verse in Hebrews that keeps this metaphor going. It says, "And let us run with endurance the race God has set before us. We do this by keeping our eyes on Jesus, the champion who initiates and perfects our faith. Because of the joy awaiting him, he endured the cross. Disregarding its shame, now he is seated in the place of honor beside God's throne." So I want to invite you guys, before I sat down, I told you guys that there's going to be some invitations tonight, some responses, and to realize that to keep going in this race, it takes endurance, it takes perseverance. To go in knowing that it's going to be hard work, that if we go in with that mentality, when it gets hard, we won't give up. There can be temptations to give up along the way. Things will distract you, and so you need to go in with that realization that it's going to be hard work, and there's going to be many times that you're going to want to give up, and that there's a way to persevere, there's a way to endure. And so with this race mentality, thinking about this metaphor, there's many of you that aren't runners right now. You wouldn't consider yourself a runner in this race. You maybe have never had the invitation to be a runner. Or, like I said before, you've just pulled yourself out of the game already, that you have been sitting on the sidelines and you've been watching other people run this race. That's you tonight. I'm going to give you a chance to stand and say that you want to be a runner now, that you want to be part of this race. When you become a runner, you'll inherit the eternal prize that we talked about. Ultimately, that's Jesus. You get to inherit this prize that will never fade, that will never rot, will never be taken away from you, will never lose its value. So is anybody tonight that wants to receive that eternal prize? All you have to do is receive it, that there's an invitation waiting there for you, and God's initiating with you. That's what it says in Hebrews, that he's the one that initiates with us, and we just have to receive it and respond. Does anybody tonight want to become a runner in this race? It's awesome. You get to receive many things when you become a runner. You get to receive freedom from your past, any mistakes you've made. You get to have purpose in your life. Many times we put our purpose in who we are and what we're doing, but that changes so much. So you get to have purpose, knowing that you're just in this race, striving for this prize that is going to be eternal. You get to experience transformation, like Raylan talked about, where she saw her life. She became a different person now that she knew the Lord, and she got to see it in other people. She got to see her roommates and her teammates. You get to receive an identity that won't be shaken, like Raylan talked about. So is there anybody tonight that wants to receive those things? That maybe something I said tonight, just you feel like it's speaking right to you, that you're the only one in the room, and God's speaking to you right now, that he wants you to run this race, and he's extending his hand. He's inviting you to come be a runner. We asked you guys to stand in the community because that's what we believe it's all about. Like I talked about, as an athlete, you do things in community. It's not awesome running a race and looking around, nobody's there to cheer for you when you're done, or to be all by yourself in this victory. But we want to celebrate with you as a community. We want to cheer for you and support you. And so that's why we do this in community within varsity. If this is new for you, and you're like, that's really weird, but I have to stand right now. Can I just do it by myself? And no, we want to acknowledge with you because we want to celebrate with you. So again, I just want to ask one more time, is there anybody tonight that is ready to be a runner and wants to start this race? All right, well, there may be some of you tonight that feel like you need a restart. So there's many opportunities in this life. It's not tonight. For some of you are ready to be a runner, but some of you feel like you need a restart in this race. You may already consider yourself a Christian, but you haven't really been living it as a lifestyle. Maybe you've just kind of fallen behind, or you've pulled yourself out because of other distractions, or it just got too hard. You don't want to sit on the sidelines anymore and watch other people win this prize. It's for you too. So anybody tonight need a restart in their faith? Maybe you need to say, I want to be a runner. I know I'm a runner. I know the Lord. You can even be a leader. That's okay. You just need to restart in your faith. Is that anybody tonight? 1, stand if you want. We'll invite you to stand now. I see you. Thank you. Woo. Awesome. Just celebrate with you guys. It's an awesome thing to restart. This is just like I talked about in the beginning. We're all on this journey, and so this is just one moment in your journey. And it's not just this one moment in time, and then you get to leave, and that was that, but you're in this journey now, and you get to keep continuing. And the awesome thing about God is He just gives us more chances, that He wants us to run the race with Him. And He sees us doing our life, and He sees us, you doing it on your own, and He says, I want to do it with you. It can be so much better. And so just thank you guys for standing tonight, for that courage it took, and just to acknowledge that you're given a restart, and God sees you, and He acknowledges that. So the rest of us, I just want to remind us that being a Christian and following the Lord is hard, but there's so many blessings and so many results if you don't give up. And that's just my heart for you guys, to not give up when things get hard and distractions happen and the world just pulls you away. Not give up, because there's so many blessings at the end of this life that God has for us, and along the way that we can receive if we don't give up. So just put another song, and just celebrate tonight, not giving up, and knowing that we're all runners in this journey together, and that we have this opportunity to run this race that God's given us.